Welcome all. In this segment, we'll be discussing the 2023 Prelims key for polity and economy questions. Let's see the first question. In essence, what does due process of law mean? The answer to this question is option C, fair application of law. Fair application of law means law should treat everyone equally. That is, the law should treat everyone fairly. That is, like should be treated alike, and the law should be subjected to judicial scrutiny of its intent. So the answer is C, and rest of the answer doesn't deal with due process of law. And the next question is 12th one. In India, prisons are managed by state governments with their own rules and regulations for the day-to-day administration of prisons. The first statement is right, and the second statement is in India, prisons are governed by Prisons Act 1994, which expressly kept the subject of prisons in the control of provincial government. Even though the act gives it as state government, the second statement is correct. So the answer to this question is A. Both statement 1 and 2 is right, and 2 is the explanation for statement 1. The next question is, in India, which one of the following constitutional amendments was widely believed to be enacted to overcome the judicial interpretations of fundamental rights? The answer to this is A. First fundamental right, because in Champakam Dorairajan case, the Supreme Court has ruled that the communal GO of Tamil Nadu government has violated the Article 14, that is equality before law. So the Union government has proposed the first constitutional amendment act to change the Article 15 and 16 to bypass the judgment. So Article 15 and 16 was amended to overcome the judgments pronounced in the Champakam Dorairajan case. So the answer is A. The next question. Consider the following organizations or bodies in India. First one, the National Commission for Backward Classes. Second one, the National Human Rights Commission. Third one, the National Law Commission. Fourth one, the National Consumer Disputes Redressal Commission. How many of the above are constitutional bodies? So the first one, National Commission for Backward Classes, is a constitutional body by 102nd Constitutional Amendment Act. So the first one is right. And second one, National Human Rights Commission is a statutory body. So this is not a constitutional body. And National Law Commission is an executive body. So 3 is also not right. And fourth one, National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission is a statutory body. So fourth is also not right. So the answer is A, one only. The next question, consider the following statements. If the election of President of India is declared void by the Supreme Court of India, all acts done by him or her in the performance of duties of his or her office of the President before the date of decisions become invalid. No, this is wrong statement. The act will be valid even though the Supreme Court declared the election as void. The acts done before by them is valid because they act on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers, so it won't be invalid. So first one is wrong. Second one, election for the post of president can be postponed on the ground that some legislative assemblies have been dissolved and elections are yet to take place. So this is also not right. Even if some of the state legislative assemblies have been dissolved, the election of it won't have any effect on the election of president. So second one is wrong. Third one, when a bill is presented to the President of India, the Constitution, so the keyword is Constitution. The Constitution prescribes time limit within which he or she has to declare his or her assent. No, there has been no time limit set by the Constitution within which the President has to act on a bill. So this is effectively called packet veto. The packet veto means effectively he can hold the bill for any long period of time. So the third one is also not right. So the answer is D, none. The next question, with reference to finance bill and money bill in the Indian Parliament, consider the following statements. When the Lok Sabha transmits a finance bill to the Raj Sabha, it can amend or reject the bill. So the Lok Sabha can amend or reject the finance bill. So first statement is right. When the Lok Sabha transmits the money bill to the Raj Sabha, it cannot amend or reject the bill. It can only make recommendations. So the second statement is also right. So the Raj Sabha can at most hold the money bill for a maximum of 14 days and it cannot amend or reject the money bill. It can only make recommendations. It can either be accepted or rejected by the Lok Sabha. So the statement second is right. And the third statement, in case of disagreement between the Lok Sabha and Raj Sabha, there is no joint sitting for money bill, but a joint sitting becomes necessary for the finance bill. Third statement is also right. So the answer is C, all three. The next question, with reference to scheduled areas in India, consider the following statements. So the scheduled area comes under 5th schedule in Indian Constitution. The first statement is, within the state, The notification of an area as a scheduled area takes place through the order of an president. Yes, this is right. Scheduled area is declared based on the order of president. So the first statement is right. Second statement, the largest administrative unit forming a scheduled area is the district and the lowest is the cluster of villages in the block. So this is also right. The second statement is correct. Third statement, the chief ministers of the concerned state are required to submit annual reports to the Union Home Ministry on the administration of scheduled areas in the state. So the third statement is wrong. It is not the chief ministers, it is the governor of the state is required to submit the report, annual report, not to the Union Ministry but to the president. So the third statement is wrong. So the answer is B, only 2. The next question, consider the following statements. Statement 1. The Supreme Court of India has held in some judgments that the reservation policies made under Article 16, Clause 4 of the Constitution of India would be limited by Article 335 for the maintenance of efficiency of administration. This statement is right. Statement 2. Article 335 of the Constitution defines the term efficiency of administration. The Article 335 does not define the term efficiency of administration. Though statement 2 is wrong. So answer is C. Statement 1 is right, but statement 2 is incorrect. Next question, with reference to India's project on connectivity, consider the following statements. First statement, East-West Corridor under Golden Quadrilateral project connects Dibrugarh and Surat. No, this is wrong. It connects Porbandar to Silchar. So the first statement is wrong. And second statement, trilateral highways connects Moreh in Manipur and Chiang Mai in Thailand via Myanmar. This is also wrong. This is not Chiang Mai, this is Mesot. And third statement, Bangladesh, China, India, Myanmar economic corridor connects Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh with Kunming in China. This is also wrong. This is not Varanasi, this is Kolkata. So the third statement is also wrong. So the answer is D, none. The next question, consider the following statements. Statement 1, interest income from the deposits in the infrastructure investment trust distributed their investors is exempted from tax, but the dividend is taxable. No, this statement is wrong. The interest income is also taxable. So the statement 1 is wrong. So we can straightly go for answer D. Statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. Let's see statement 2 also. InvITs are recognized as borrowers under SURFACE Act 2002. The statement 2 is right. So the answer is D. Let's see next question. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. In the post-pandemic recent past, many central banks worldwide had carried out interest rate hikes. The first statement is right because after the pandemic, inflation across many economies has consistently grown up. So the central banks has hiked the interest rate of the country. So the first statement is right. Second statement, central banks generally assume that they have the ability to counteract the rising consumer prices via monetary policy means. The second statement is also right, and the statement 2 is the explanation of statement 1. So the answer is A. Both statement 1 and statement 2 are correct, and statement 2 is the correct explanation for statement 1. Let's see the next question. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. Carbon markets are likely to be one of the most widespread tools in the fight against climate change. The statement 1 is right, and the statement 2 is carbon markets transfer resources from private sector to the state. The statement 2 is also right, but the statement 2 does not sufficiently explain the statement 1. So the answer is B. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct, and statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. The next question, this is a direct question. Let's see it. Which one of the following activities of the Reserve Bank of India is considered to be a part of sterilization? The answer is A. Conducting open market operations. Let's see next question. Consider the following markets. First one, government bond market. Second one, call money market. Third one, treasury bill market. Fourth one, stock market. How many of the above are included in the capital markets? So the option second one and third one are money market instruments, and only 1 and 4 are capital market instrument. So the answer is B, only 2. The next question, which one of the following best describes the concept of small farmer large field? This is one of the innovative methods to overcome the issue of fragmentation of land. So the answer for this is B. Many marginal farmers in an area organize themselves into groups and synchronize and harmonize the selected agricultural operations. The next question, consider the following statements. The government of India provides minimum support price for Niger seeds. This statement is right. In fact, Niger seeds is the crop which gets highest MSP among all the crops. So the statement 1 is right. Niger is cultivated as a kharif crop. This is also right. Some tribal people in India use Niger seed oil for cooking. This is also right. So the answer is C, all three. The next question, consider the investments in the following assets. First one, brand recognition. Second one, inventory. Third one, intellectual property. Fourth one, mailing list of clients. How many of the above are considered as intangible investments? Intangible investments means which does not provide any physical form of asset. It cannot be seen or felt like a building or machines. So the second one, inventory is a kind of tangible investments. So except to all the other three are intangible investment. So the answer is option C, only 3. Next question, consider the following. First one, demographic performance. Second one, forest and ecology. Third one, governance reforms. Fourth one, stable government. Fifth one, tax and fiscal efforts. For the horizontal tax devolution, the 15th Finance Commission used how many of the above as a criteria other than population area and income distance. So the third one and fourth one has not been used as a criteria by the 15th Finance Commission for devolution. So 1, 2 and 5 are right. The answer is B, only 3. The next question, consider the following infrastructure sectors. The first one, affordable housing. Second one, mass rapid transport. Third one, healthcare. Fourth one, renewable energy. On how many of the above does UNOPS Sustainable Investments in Infrastructure and Innovation Initiative focus for its investment? All the 4 has been focused for investment under this initiative. So the answer is D, all 4. The next question, consider the following statements. Statement 1, India accounts for 3.2% of global export of goods. No, this is incorrect. According to economic survey, it is 1.8%, not 3.2%. So straight away we can come to the answer D. Whereas statement 1 is incorrect, but statement 2 is correct. So let's see the statement 2 also. Statement 2 is many local companies and some foreign companies operating in India have taken the advantage of India's production linked incentive scheme. This statement is right. So the answer is D. The next question, consider the following statements. The Stability and Growth Pact of the European Union is a treaty that, first one is, limits the level of budgetary deficit of the countries of the European Union. This one is right. Actually, the Stability and Growth Pact is a treaty that sets the target and reduce the budgetary deficits of the countries of European Union. So first one is right. And second one, makes the countries of the European Union to share their infrastructure facilities. This is not in the provision. And the third one is enable the countries of the European Union to share their technologies. This is also not right. So the answer is A, only 1. The next question, consider the following statements with reference to India. According to the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act 2006, the medium enterprises are those with investments in plants and machineries between 15 crore and 25 crore. This statement is wrong because the investment limit is 10 to 15 crore, not 15 crore to 25 crore. So the first statement is wrong. So the second statement, all bank loans to micro, small and medium enterprises qualify under priority sector lending. Second one is right. So the option is B, 2 only. The next question, with reference to central bank digital currencies, consider the following statements. It is possible to make payments in digital currency without using US dollar and SWIFT system. The first statement is right. One of the major advantages of central bank digital currency is it can act as an alternative to US dollar and SWIFT system of payments. So the first statement is right. Second one is a digital currency can be distributed with a condition programmed into such as time frame for spending. The second statement is also right. So the answer is C, both 1 and 2. The next question, in the context of finance, the term beta refers to. The answer to this question is option D, a numerical value that measures the fluctuations of stock to changes in the overall stock market. It is actually the definition of beta. So the answer is D. The next question, consider the following statements. The first statement is, the self-help group program was originally initiated by the State Bank of India by providing microcredit to the financially deprived. This is wrong. This is not SBI. Actually, it is NABARD. And the second one is, in an SHG, all the members of a group take responsibility for a loan that an individual member takes. The second statement is right. Third statement, the regional rural banks and scheduled commercial banks support SHGs. The third statement is also right. So the answer is B, only 2. Next question, consider the following statements. Statement 1, India's public sector healthcare system largely focuses on curative care with a limited preventive, promotive and rehabilitative care. Statement 1 is right. Statement 2, under India's decentralized approach to healthcare delivery, the states are primarily responsible for organizing health services. Yes, this is also right because health is under state list in Schedule 7. So the statement 2 is also right. But the statement 2 does not sufficiently explain the statement 1. So the answer is B. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct and the statement 2 is not the correct explanation for statement 1. The next question, consider the following statements. According to the Constitution of India, the central government has a duty to protect states from internal disturbances. This is right. This has been explicitly given in the Article 355. And the second statement is, the Constitution of India exempts the state from providing legal counsel to a person being held for preventive detention. The statement is not right because the Constitution in India does not provide this provision. So the second one is wrong. Third one, according to the Prevention of Terrorism Act 2002, confession of the accused before the police cannot be used as a evidence. This is also not right because in the act it has been provided that the confession of the accused before the police can be used as a evidence. So only one statement is right. So the answer is A, only one. The last question, consider the following statements in respect of election to the President of India. The first statement, the members nominated to either House of the Parliament or the legislative assemblies of the state are also eligible to be included in the electoral college. No, this is not right. The nominated members are not included in the electoral college. Only elected members of the parliament and the assemblies are included in the electoral college. Even the elected members of the state legislative councils are not included in the electoral college. So the first one is wrong. Second statement, higher the number of elected assembly seats, higher is the value of vote of each MLA of that state. No, this is also not right. The second statement, higher the number of elective assembly seats, higher is the value of vote of each MLA of that state. This is also not wrong. For vote of each MLA, which decides primarily is the population of the state, not the number of assembly seats in that state. So 2 is wrong. And the third statement, the value of vote of each MLA of Madhya Pradesh is greater than that of Kerala. No, actually Kerala is greater than Madhya Pradesh in terms of value of vote of each MLA. The total value of MLAs is Madhya Pradesh is greater, but for each MLA Kerala is greater. So the third one is wrong. Fourth one, the value of vote of each MLA of Puducherry is higher than that of Arunachal Pradesh because the ratio of population to total number of elective seats in the Puducherry is greater as compared to the Arunachal Pradesh. This is well sufficiently explained and the statement is also right. So fourth one is right. So the answer for this is A, only one. That's it for this segment. Thank you.